Okay, it says live, and yet I have no picture. So I hesitate that you can't see me. I'm going to check on my phone. And if you can see me, I'm not going to do anything untoward, just in case. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Mojo Medium. Hey, Andrea, can you see me? Because I can't see me. Hold on, I'm going to check this out. Oh, okay. So it's showing that I'm live. Good. Okay. So I don't see it. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Just saw you on my other page. Hi. Listen, I've got to tell you something really, really important before we get started. Maybe it's just as well that I can't see myself because, I love to look at my own image. Do you know the story of Narcissus and Echo? It is true. It is a true story that Narcissus, in Greek mythology, and we do have a flower called Narcissus, but it's where narcissism comes from, and that is that Narcissus was a very vain man, and he loved his own reflection. And hi, Denise. I'm glad you can see me. I'm glad y'all can see me. That's fine. I'm going to keep going, even though I can't see myself. It's fine. I can see my reflection. That's good enough. Anyway, so Narcissus was in love with himself, and he was very good looking. And Echo came along, and she loved him. She fell in love with him. And Hera was jealous. Hera, the queen of the gods, married to Zeus. Am I mixing up my names? No, I think I'm not. Okay, so this is Greek mythology. So Hera got jealous or whatever and cursed Echo with not being able to speak except to say what other people have already said. So she said, from this day on, you can never say anything except what other people have just said. What other people have just said. And so that's where we get the word echo, according to Greek mythology. And Narcissus gazed longingly at himself in the water for so long that he grew roots and turned into a beautiful flower. And that's where we get the flower. So, okay, let's get going. Very, very important. I don't know why I got off on the Echo and Narcissus thing, because I was talking about looking at my own reflection. That's right. Actually, when I was in 6th grade and we learned about that, I wrote and directed and produced and starred in a play about Echo and Narcissus. I was Echo. Larry Rogers, who I thought was the cutest boy in the class, he was Narcissus. Yeah. Sharon Bauer was Hera, and Clay Parsley was Zeus. All right, now you're all up to date on my 6th grade production. I was always meant to be on the stage. Okay, very, very important news before we even do the good news card. Very important. I want you to go to the link in the description or go to my website, Mojo Medium. And at the top of the page on Mojo Medium, hey, Blake, welcome. At the top of the page, or I think it's the top link on the link that I gave you above, it goes to the RIP Readings event. This is a new monthly event, and RIPs are what I call your late loved ones. So this is me giving readings, talking to your late loved ones, okay? When you sign up for this, I'm going to send you information to call into a conference call. You'll get access to the recording afterward, and everybody on the call gets a reading for $20. So you just bring me the name and relationship of the person you're missing the most, and I will tune into them for you. Super important. It's coming up on Tuesday at noon Central. All right? Will you please do that? Because I don't want you to miss out. It's such a great deal. And if you like it, I'll do it every month. Okay? But for right now, this is just a trial run. It's just one time only. One appearance only. Okay. Going to do a good news only angel card. These cards are specially and divinely designed to help you exercise your look for the good muscle. You can indeed own your own set by going to Mojo Medium. There, under Mojo Merch. So, there we go. That one jumped out. Excellent. Fabulous card. Good news for you today is yes. Now listen, this card is good for you whenever you see this. You don't have to be watching this live. You don't even have to be watching it today or tomorrow. You can be watching it in 2023. And this reading is for you right now, whenever you see it, for the next few days to a week. So the yes card, let's see what we've got from the yes card. It just looks like, especially for the next 2 days, today plus 1, 2, so 48 hours, it looks like there's a lot of yes going on. So it seems like things you've been wanting, you're getting a yes answer to. And also, yeah, it just seems like at least one thing that you've really been wanting, you get a yes. Whether that's a new car, a new pair of boots, or, a sunny day. Something that you've been wanting, you get a yes. Cool beans. So that's wonderful. That is good news. All right. I'm going to jump right into the angel card readings. So stand by. We're going to put those away. Okay. I'm using my Mermaids and Dolphins deck made by Doreen Virtue, who I think made the best angel cards. Mine are good, but hers are really good. She was a very good angel card maker. I don't think she does them anymore. As she found Jesus. She still talks about angels, but she doesn't do that anymore. Carrie, hi, I'm glad to see you. Okay, we're just about to get started. We're going to do a micro meditation. I'll walk you through that. It's real easy. Then you are going to think of your question or concern while I shuffle the deck. Then I'm going to draw 3 cards face down, and you will choose 1, 2, or 3, and that card will be your card. However, the group effect assures that you will probably get messages meant for you from other cards as well. And that's true of any time that you are witness to someone else's reading. Susan's already chosen hers. It's number 2. Okay, so I mentioned about the group effect. Let's get started. The micro meditation you can use anytime, and it is 3 deep breaths. And while we take the 3 deep breaths, I want you to breathe all the way to your toes. Make sure your belly sticks out. Really fill up. When you let your belly stick out, your lungs can really fill, and you want to feel like you're breathing down to your toes, okay? We're going to do the 3 deep breaths all the way in, all the way out. While we do that, I want you to keep this in your mind. Keep this going. You can even say it out loud if you want to, if you can do that and breathe at the same time. And that is, I call on my angels and guides, as well as all those who have my best interests at heart. I'm going to repeat that for you. I call on my angels and guides, as well as all those who have my best interests at heart. Okay? Okay. I like to cross my feet at the ankle. I like to cross my hands like this, put them in my lap. You may sit as you are comfortable. You ready? Let's take our first deep breath. Inhale. Wonderful. 2 more. And last one. Feels good, doesn't it? You can use that anytime. It's just one of those simple things that can help you kind of push the reset button. And I'm kind of looking out of the corner of my eye because I can hear my husband in the kitchen banging pots and pans, and I can smell curry. So I'm not sure what he's cooking, but usually I ask him to cook curry outside because it's so stinky. I like to eat it, but it's stinky. Okay, now I'm shuffling the deck. That was the first shuffle. Think of your question or concern. If you can't pick one because you have too many or because you can't think of anything right now and you're drawing a blank, just use the default question. What do I need to know right now? Okay, we're going to do 3 shuffles to imbue the deck with your question and to have your angels and guides give you the message that you need and want most today. All right. Okay, that one jumped out. We've got 1, 2, and 3. They're all face down. Okay. So choose 1, 2, or 3. And if you want to share your question or concern or what do I need to know, you can share that with us. Write that down. Or you can also choose 1, 2, or 3. Like, let's see here. Susan chose 2. Blake chose 1. Carrie chose 2. Cindy said hi there, and then she chose 2. So you can share that with us if you like. If you would like to send me your question or concern or your feelings of your reading privately, please feel free to email me. Something went wrong with my mouth. feel free to email me at mojomedium@gmail. mojomedium@gmail.com. Easy peasy. So if you don't feel comfortable sharing your question or what the reading means to you in a public setting, I totally get that. Feel free to email me, mojomedium@gmail.com. All right, ready for your reading? If you chose number 1, Blake, here's your reading. Okay, I can't see it now. Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities, baby. Now, usually this card is going to become more specific. I mean, this kind of feels like, if you just take it at face value, it's kind of like, oh, I should have a garage sale. Clear everything out in advance of Christmas, whatever. So I like to try to get a little more specific for you. You know what? I'm sorry to have to tell you this because I would be sorry to have to get this. And actually, I guess the reading's for me as well. And Denise chose 3 and Karina chose 3. Awesome. So this is actually about cleaning. It's about cleaning. The thing is, when you let's say you clean out the junk drawer or you clean out a closet, and that's eliminating clutter, right? The reason that we do that is to shift the energy. It's symbolic, so you make more space in a closet, you're making more space in your life. You clean out the basement, you're clearing away the past. You clean out the attic, you're making room for things that you love in the future. So that's kind of a decluttering, basic metaphysical woo-woo thing. But what this is about this time is specifically about cleaning. So dust. I hear from my feng shui friends that dust represents the past. Dust your house, clean out your car, clean your car, wash your car, clean things. I'm going to dust. I have to dust. Yeah, I do. And I also have to clean my glass top desk because it's all, ugh. So clean something. You don't have to clean the whole house, although that would be better, but clean something. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, right? Still, it's going to make things better for you. And that's why you want to do it, okay? You will notice, if you'll take that advice, you will notice good things coming in that you didn't expect before. And it won't necessarily relate to cleaning. It's just something that you need to do right now, okay? Okay. If you chose card number 2, this is your card. Break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Woohoo! So I also think of this one as being, and you can see the dolphin breaching there. Oh man, that curry smells terrible. I hope he's making something tasty. So break free is wonderful for obviously breaking free, right? So hold on. Sorry, I got sidetracked by the curry. Okay. Well, you may usually go outside, but this is about going outside. I'm not sure why. No matter what the weather is, bundle up or strip down and get outside. I feel like you need to do some grounding, or what people call earthing, putting your feet in the dirt, or sitting your butt on a rock. And you don't have to be naked. You can sit on a rock in your clothes. Please do. And I don't know why that's coming through this way, but it is. So, okay. So we get what we get, right? Break free, meaning break out of your house and go outside and get some fresh air and connect with the earth. It says as a way to grow and learn, but I feel like, again, like with the cleaning, it's a way to shift the energy to allow good things to come to you. There you go. It's number 2. If you chose number 3, and if I seem bewildered by this stuff, that's just what happens, okay? Sometimes it makes a lot of sense to me, but the main thing is it has to make sense to you, right? Right. Okay. If you chose number 3, this is your card. Dream big. Oh, what a great card. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you were with me on my personal page earlier, and if you weren't, you can go to my personal page. It's just Susan Morrow Johnson. You can go and see that video. And I was talking about a company that sells by trying to make you want their stuff so much that you will pay anything, and they don't tell you the price, and how pissed off that makes me. It's like, if I don't know the price, no, you better come across with the price. I won't even consider it. So you may be that way as well. So anyway, the point is that company that does that uses that advertising technique, they sell a method of dreaming big and letting go of small thoughts about yourself. Basically, guess what? I teach a program that does the same thing, but I'll tell you how much it costs. It's on my website. It's called Make Magic with Mojo. So the card then, it just reminds me of that. And of course, I want you to go look at it, but I'm not here to sell you that. I'm just here to give you a reading. So what this is talking about is you need to find a way to retrain your brain, one way or another, whether it's with me for $500 once, or if it's with those other people for $10,000 3 times a year. I don't know how much it is. One way or another, read Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. You've got to retrain your brain, and that's what the Dream Big card is about this time. That, I think, is cool. Figure out how to retrain your brain so that you can get the big dreams. And I will give you a hint. It all starts with your own worthiness. You have got to believe in your subconscious that you are worthy. Everything that you have ever wanted that you don't have, not just things, but experiences and activities, relationships, blah, 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 blah. Everything you have ever wanted and you don't have is due to you not feeling worthy of being, doing, or having it. There you go. All right, those are our readings. I am off the rest of the day. Thanks for tuning in. I always love to do this for you. And I do hope you'll check out the website, check the link above, or simply go to Mojo Medium. Okay, I'm so glad you were here. Hope you got a lot out of the readings. And don't forget, next Tuesday, you can hear from one of your late loved ones for just $20. Come and do it. It's easy, and it's on the website, Mojo Medium. See you soon. Have a Mojo day.